Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It's April 22nd. Lisa, Lydia, Scott here with you. For a lot of people, it's back to school and work, so kind of the start of the week, even though it's Tuesday. Thank you for joining us live. Of course, if you can't join us live, right around this time every weekday morning, it stays on your Facebook feed throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you, or listen to it as a podcast. Just go to inform.com/podcast and look for the Inform Minute.
All right, overnight and into this morning, rained pretty decent in a few spots.
Yeah, ended up with about 1300ths here in Fargo, so a little more than a tenth. Decent little drink of water.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing some sunshine here in town, so we're done with the rain. The moisture moving its way up to the north, still raining along Highway 2 and then up toward the international border, and everything will continue in that north to south trend. So everything's moving to the north and drying up down to the south. Pretty much a crystal clear sky in Wapton right now. Lots of sunshine.
Nice.
So that's going to take over the sky today. Wind will pick up, turning around from the southeast to the west, 10 to 25, gusting 30 to 35. So we've got a breezy day on our hands. Where the clouds and the showers linger longest, up to the north, you're going to be stuck in the 50s today, even low 50s at the international border. Your rain will kind of linger throughout the afternoon and start to wrap up through the evening. So just to give you a general idea on the timing. Meanwhile, to the south, we got the rain through the overnight, so we're done now. We'll see the sun, like I mentioned, and temperatures make it up in the 60s today. 62 here in Fargo. Mid-60s, even further off to the south and to the southwest. So decent temps today, just going to be breezy this afternoon, drying up some of those puddles out there. Tomorrow, break in the action, partly sunny skies, a little wind once again, in high temp near 60, and then I have another shower chance looking like later Thursday, so late afternoon, early evening. We might notice some of those sprinkles in the southern parts. Up north, you're likely to miss out on that Thursday rain chance, but here in the south, we could see maybe another 10th or so for your rain. Later Thursday, gone by Thursday night, and that sets us up for a beautiful Friday. Partly cloudy, 67, and right now not looking at too much for wind, so it looks like a great way to wrap up the work week. Low 60s through the weekend. Saturday looks cloudy but dry if you have things you want to do outside, yard work, spring cleaning. Shower chance back in the forecast on Sunday. Really decent temperatures. Thursday is going to be a little cooler in the 50s, but not bad. Otherwise, the rest of the 10-day has 60s all over it, so it feels like we're turning the leaf.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Even your overnight lows are above the freezing point, getting into lots of 40s for your overnight lows. So I suppose it makes sense. It's late April now. We've only got, 10 days? Not even 10 days left of April.
Yeah.
It's going to be May. It's going to be, sorry. Couldn't help it.
Keep going.
All right, that's all.
Thanks.
Well, today, a Hawley, Minnesota man accused in a deadly hit and run in Fargo is making his first appearance in court. Jeremy Jorgensen is accused of running over a 61-year-old man on March 12th. It was at the intersection of NP Avenue and 10th Street North. Jorgensen told officers he thought that he had driven over a pothole and said he could have been distracted by a recent loss in his family. At today's hearing, he is expected to enter a plea. He faces up to 5 years in prison if found guilty.
Right now, we are working to find out when a man will be officially charged, accused of holding a driver at gunpoint in Grand Forks. Police say Abdi Ahmadali forced a man to take him to the Grand Forks Islamic Center Monday afternoon. 17th Avenue by the Red River High School, that was shut down as they searched for that man. Probably get some more updates on this story, so stick with us and we'll pass that information along once we get it.
A Moorhead murder suspect will be back in court on May 15th after a judge set his bail at $2 million. Jerome Thomas is accused of shooting and killing James Hamilton in the driveway of a neighborhood by M State. He was arrested in Michigan and then returned to Minnesota, where he had his first court date yesterday.
A Grand Forks man has been sentenced to 5 years in prison for assaulting his girlfriend and setting the house on fire while her children were still inside of it. James Ladisser was set to begin his trial today, but instead he pleaded guilty to 2 counts of endangering by fire or explosion, 1 count of preventing arrest, and 1 count of domestic violence. The 3rd count of endangering by fire was dismissed.
It's an exciting day for Minnesota sports fans. Both the Wolves and the Wild are in the playoffs. The Wolves play Game 2 of their first round playoff series against the Lakers, looking to extend their series lead. It was lights out in LA for Game 1. Kind of shocking to me. I watched that game.
I was like, oh, all right.
Well, the Wolves won 117-95. We'll see if they can do it again. Tonight's game is set to start at 9 o'clock in Los Angeles.
Yeah, hopefully they can keep it up. The Wild also play in their own Game 2 tonight in Las Vegas against the Golden Knights. They lost Game 1 4-2. They're hoping to bounce back tonight, tie up the series. Puck drops, though, 10 o'clock. So if you're going to watch, you're going to be up late for that one.
There'll be a lot of tired Minnesota sports fans
Yeah,
tomorrow morning.
those
for
West
sure.
Coast games are tough.
Today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, it's a huge week for Pierre, South Dakota. Dom's going to be checking in with the head coach of the Governors on how big of an impact Gray Zabel has had on and off the field for them. Plus, there's been a flurry of football commitments for the class of 2027. UND just scored a big one. You'll meet the newest Bison commit as well from Lemoore. That's Hot Mic is on from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and streaming on Inform.com.
And don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, get an all-access pass to our website, Inform.com. Just go to Inform.com/subscribe to get the deal.
Join us for our next newscast. It's coming up at 11 this morning, and then again starting at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10.
Have a great day, everyone. Join us again tomorrow morning for First News from 5 to 7.